Alrighty, traders. This is Blake Morrow. You are listening to the daily Roundup webinar. Sorry, just getting things together here. Remember, we have the Powell testimony here in about an hour and a half. The speech was released yesterday already, just in case you didn't know. But people are expecting during his Q&A he's probably going to be a little dovish, and that's why you're seeing this this move higher in. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I just ate. In risk appetite, and so the move higher in risk appetite, you're seeing a big bounce in like the commodity or the cryptocurrencies, especially as Bitcoin probed that 30,000 level. Let's go talk about this for a second. We got Ethereum challenged these lows at 1750. Bitcoin broke below the 30,000 level and bounced back. So I think that created a little bit of dollar weakness. We saw the dollar really weaken as risk appetite continues to strengthen. You've got the NASDAQ. Is the NASDAQ at all-time highs? NASDAQ is at all-time highs, at least the NASDAQ 100. The composite is, at all-time highs. We're at all-time highs right now. So with, the risk appetite continuing to be strong, it just ushered in some dollar weakness. The euro's got this inverted head and shoulder pattern that you can see is right. It's setting up. Cable, inverted head and shoulder pattern. We're at the neckline. That's allowing the Aussie to, rally back to triangle resistance. The Kiwi's at the 38% retracement. So you can see we're at resistance right now. At the 70.15 level, we're basically there. Dollar Canadian slipped right back to support. This is the support level that we've been watching, which looks like it might be able to open up. The US dollar Norwegian krona right back down to support. This is that big level of support right through here that held yesterday, but we've probed below it right now. So it's a little choppy. Just remember, everybody's setting up right now for Powell's. His testimony is out. Like I said, it's been out for like the last less than 24 hours, but it's been out for a while. And we're gonna have to see how the market responds to his Q&A. And you have to assume he's probably going to be dovish. Why? Because look at all of his Fed governors. They're all dovish. Well, why wouldn't he be dovish as well? I think that's what the market's expecting at this moment. That's why we saw this dollar weakness come in. We saw stocks strong, cryptocurrencies reverse, yada, yada, yada. It's really, really messy though right now. We should probably take a look that volatility slumped right back to 16, and we couldn't get a sustained break above 20. That sucks, right? I was really hoping we'd see some higher volatility. The S&P, right to new highs. So what do? We just sit here and wait. Gorkum says dovish means higher DXY, right? No. Dovish means weaker. Remember, if the Fed chairman's like, oh, the economy is still weak and no jobs, we're going to stay low forever, the dollar's going to weaken. He's dovish. But if for some weird reason, he comes out and he's like hawkish, then the market will take note. But again, I'm gonna say again, there's a reason why he marched out all of his Fed chair, folks yesterday, and made it. He was probably like, listen, on his daily conference call with all of his Fed governors, look, Bullard, you're speaking today, blah, 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 blah. Make sure you throw in some dovish comments, tweak your speech, because he wants the market to stay calm. He doesn't want the S&P dropping, 3% every week. He needs to calm the waters, and that's exactly what he's doing. Alexander says higher risk on dovish comments. Correct. Yeah, the stock should break to new highs if he's dovish. Should. Gorkum said yes, but he was also dovish by talking about taper. Yeah, he has to, bait the market a little bit. But, the reaction at the end of the week last week probably made him feel, ooh, geez, I've got to be really careful, right? Jason says, so we have reached a regime, in your view, where the Fed simply won't tolerate a normal correction in the market. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. Because it's psychology, right? Like it's all psychology. That, as long as the stock market stays elevated, people are like, well, stocks are higher, life must be good. I know it's tough and I know inflation's but man, stocks continue to go up, so things must be okay, right? It's all psychology. That's right now, that's what the Fed's trying to leverage. They've got to. You're in a pandemic, though. Everybody calm down, be calm. And then, things are blowing up around it. Yeah, I mean, they have to. Anyway, so yeah, I'm surprised that the S&P is right back up here. I mean, we had this really nice, wedge break. And then, look at this reversal. It's silly. It is silly, but it's the market we're dealing with. So I still believe we have currencies like the US dollar, Mexican peso that's holding up well. Yeah, we spiked up, but we're back down again. The Aussie's consolidating its losses. Kiwi's actually bouncing pretty good. The euro yen, stupid euro yen. I sold a little bit of this. I would highly recommend you don't. I'm gonna have to take this one off the table, I believe. I sold this one at the 50% retracement. I did not think we'd be at the back at the 618, but this 132 is pretty key for me. I've got my stops pretty close to where we're at, but like I said, I don't know if I'd be short this. If I wasn't short, I don't know if I'd be laying into it right now. The euro's moving higher on that inverted head and shoulder pattern. So, but the euro yen's, pushing some resistance, I guess, from the highs. Yeah, we're at the 50% from the highs. So, this whole 132, 132.20 is all pretty key for me. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to stick around. But I will tell you this, shorting risk continues to be really tough, obviously, and trying to play the dollar on the long side when the Nasdaq's at all-time highs is tough. Let's see. Canadian yen pushing right. This is a lot of resistance up here. All through here is going to be resistance. I think you got to watch the Canadian yen as we're, between here and 90. I would see how it reacts at 90. That's the 618 retracement. See how it reacts up here. Aussie yen, I can't believe the Aussie yen's bounced back like the way that it has. But remember, Powell, he speaks shortly in about an hour and some change. See how the market reacts. Because you don't know during the Q&A session what he's going to say. He may say something that actually moves the market a little bit, right? So be careful getting too comfortable. Anyway, just watch for these counter trend moves. It is very choppy out there. And one of the things, let's do this. Here's the one last thing I want you guys to keep an eye on. Okay. Gold and silver, they haven't reacted at all. At all. So if for some reason gold starts breaking through here, I'm gonna move that a little bit because I actually want to be notified if we break through like 1765. If for some reason gold breaks down, watch the dollar, because I think the dollar will turn on a dime. Okay. So I'm surprised gold is as heavy as it is, but maybe it's telling us something. All right, guys, I want to thank you for all your support. Hope you guys all have a great day. Good luck today. And I'll see you guys in the chat room. Thanks.